Hello, it's been a few weeks, but I have made my way back into the model room. Um, yeah, a little absence, as you know, been a number of reasons, if I'm honest. February was a very busy month for a good few weeks with Eastleigh, the rugby in Edinburgh, and then Grosland in the moors. And also, I think you may remember back in January when I was talking about I had like a cough and a funny throat and that. That just dragged on and on and on to the point where I thought I was nearly getting rid of it. Went to the moors and came back from there ill again. So I've actually as well on the pies been having just a couple of weeks rest, like doing nothing, perhaps doing a little bit too much. All the sort of dashing around every weekend I was doing, combined with work and combined with family stuff and that. So anyway, so I think I can finally get through a video without coughing or choking. I hope. I think this last bout of illness that I'm kind of just about getting rid of, I think it's perhaps got rid of the cough, which I'm starting to think might be that 100-day cough thing that you hear about. But anyway, I'm hoping now this last bout has taken whatever was left with it. So we'll see. Let's see if we can get through this video without me coughing. It'll be about this. I didn't think anybody wanted to listen to that, and to be honest, I haven't had the energy and haven't had the motivation to come in here and do anything either, if I'm honest. So I have just been having a few weeks just sort of, other than my day job, my work and other commitments I've had, like personal commitments, I've literally not done railways. I've just had a couple of weeks off now, so and I'm feeling a bit better, a bit fresher for it, and slightly inspired to perhaps get back in here, so all good. So anyway, because all I've been kind of doing is perhaps looking at my trains, haven't really been doing anything kind of like, say, scenery wise or changing anything in here. So I do have various trains scattered about still, and I've also got my two big old gauge beauties, as you Insta guys will have seen every week on my story. They're still sat in here on little pieces of track on display, so I really need to think about perhaps popping them back away initially. But oh yeah, good news is I have actually got my hands on now, a couple of weeks ago, a second-hand O-gauge controller, which is enough to obviously get my Eric going up and down his little piece of track I got for him. So I've been like testing non-stop all the sound effects and just running him sort of back and forth a little bit, just make sure everything's okay. And it does sound fabulous, as I expected. So that's a fun for a big kid to have with that. So yeah, perhaps I'll see about getting that set back up. I did put it in the hall, so obviously I've got quite a long stretch, well, L-shaped hall, so I could do that and put just a little short on just to show you Eric as well at some point, maybe today or next few days. So what I was thinking was I can't do any scenery till I pack everything away. As I say, there's too many logos set out, including the O, so but I wanted to just get on here, let you know I still exist, I haven't forgotten you guys. And so something which I get asked for a little bit is to explain the layout and show you around the layout now that it's slightly changing a little. So yeah, I thought today that you know why I've been missing a little bit. Perhaps I do that. Perhaps I'll just run the camera briefly around and see, I sound to go a bit crooked. Sorry. And just show you sort of, just remind you of each feature of the layout and perhaps my thoughts on where it's then going ahead. So we'll do that. We'll do that. Let's get to Grosland. So as you guys know, it's called Grosland, and this is gonna be a creation of the Grosland MPD hill eventually. So I got the trees in, but it's still very boxy shape, not much else has happened. The viewing area is still kind of a little work in progress too, and it will overlook what is going to be my little MPD area there. So again, all this area here, this is the jump corner here. So it's all very much work in progress, that is. It's not exactly to scale because I just haven't got the size to do everything to scale, or I'm trying to do too much in the size I have maybe. But that then flows on to what you'll recognise as Grosland Station. So again, that I'm trying to do kind of as Groslandy as possible with the buildings I've got. Ignore the fact the bridge is on the car park. That's because I was messing the other day down the other end. So yes, that would be the little car parky area, which I'm going to divide off here, and so the layout's kind of split in two, so that needs building up. I would like to have got the river in somehow, which I'm still thinking about, or at least a touch to the river, which I don't know how I'm going to be able to now. You can see there's a lot of logos just sat here. You can have a look at those on the press. They're just out. Well, I've just been having a look at those. And you can see there's the sheer size of the old gauge Eric. Yeah, he's still sat there. And that's on display. So yes, so that is what I'm hoping to turn into Grosland. Oh, shall we go this way actually? So that'll be the water tower there. And the bridge obviously will be back in place there when he comes back. And another little LMS up there. And then that kind of goes into a completely fictitious area, which is my diddle squat farm, not diddly diddle. So, which is a touch to Clarkson's farm, which I absolutely love. So I've got those nice primo trees there. So all this is going to be towards the edge. This is like belonging to the farmland. Let's just have a closer look. Kind of like flowers, allotmenty kind of backdrop to a little tractor hiding in there. That's going to be the little squat farm shop there. And if I move around to this part, just show you there. So yeah, just more animals. And then the trees there, they'll be the start of Levisham Forest. So actually if I go back this way, it might be easier than squeezing down the gap today. So yeah, Levisham Forest is the tape there, and the little level crossing that you see at Levisham, which will come to this little row of houses. And then you've got the grand old Duke of Gloucester sat there enjoying himself. So as you can see, I got like the little buildings for Levisham, but it's I don't know, I still debate, would that be a good little fiddle area? Just completely, you know, do something different. I don't know, but I like the thought I've got a touch to Levisham on it, but part of me thinks scrap it. So oh, that's the Levisham toilet blocks up there. Yeah, so little houses. That's supposed to be the field that Levisham have, and that is like marquees, which well, it was supposed to replicate kind of like galas gone by when they had the beer tent on the field, but obviously for various reasons that didn't happen last year, and I'm pretty sure it's probably not going to for the foreseeable maybe. So that could be a little bit irrelevant. But so yeah, and then it swoops back round to what's going to be the MPD there and all the various tracks. And the jump corner will remain the jump corner till the last minute, till it either stays a jump corner or I don't know, I make it part of something. So yeah, that is the theory behind the layout behind Grosland. So work in progress. As I say, the farm area is very, very flat. I mean, there's lots to do. There's probably more animals and there's the shop to develop. This area here, I think it needs more visual feature. whether it just be more trees or whether it be something else, I'm not sure, but it needs something there in my opinion. I have put those trees in, as you've noticed, just to create a bit of a divide between the farm and what's supposed to be, so the Grosland and Lewisham that side. So that's kind of these areas here, more work in progress too, which I've kind of deserted a little bit there because of my indecisiveness on that. And here obviously I want the hedgerow kind of divide as well as the wall, and this I need to get a trail built in on, and I need lots and lots of overgrown sort of hedging and shrubbery there, which I keep saying, and a little bit more, and some animals and also this part. And as you can see, I still haven't finished ballasting but there's the pot. Can you see that? So there it is. So yeah, lots to do and such little time as I'm sure we all feel about our layouts. But then if I finish it, what would I do then? So mustn't rush. So there you go, little tour of the layout. Now I know, like, particularly some of you newer guys that have been arriving have been asking to see that and just asking me to run through sort of what the layout's about and what's where. So it's, as I say, possibly subject to a little bit of change. I'm not sure yet. I'm still not 100% on that Lewisham area, as you know. So it seems a shame because I've got the buildings, but I don't know. And I'm also a little bit of a farmer, which I'm thinking to myself, I've got plenty to do elsewhere before I start fiddling and altering that, but never mind. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll get a little bit of old gauge error on for you just to show and run. I'm sure, you know, there's probably lots of videos on YouTube now of people with good old gauge layouts where you've seen the black fives or heard them running. So I'll perhaps just do a short just to show them an up and down straight little piece of track in my hole. So thank you very much for watching. Until next time.